Friends, welcome to this video. Today we are going to see the working of the helium neon laser. In last video we see that the structure of laser, helium neon laser, what are the contents or what is the mixture combination of the helium neon laser that we have already discussed in last video. So today we are going to discuss the working of helium neon laser. So this is a structure of the helium neon gas tube. This gas tube is filled with the helium neon mixture, the gas of helium neon mixture. The proportion of helium and neon mixture is about 10:1. Means if there are 10 atoms of helium, there is a corresponding 1 atom of neon. So such a mixture is filled inside this tube. This tube is having 2 electrodes. At the top you see these are the 2 electrodes. When the voltage of 10 kilovolt is provided to these electrodes, the helium atoms at this voltage get ionized, and the electrons and ions they move inside this tube. Actually the electrons are light in weight, so that's why they are collides with the another helium atoms, and they transfer their energy to the another helium atoms by colliding with them. So when these electrons collides with the helium atoms, helium atom absorb that energy and goes to these energy levels. Actually these are the 2 excited energy levels of the helium atoms. So this energy level, it is a 2s1 energy level. The energy of this energy level is about 19.81 electron volt, and there is another excited state of helium atom that is about 20.16 electron volt. This is energy level is 2s0. So these are the 2 energy levels of helium atom. So these are the metastable state. Actually helium atom does not lose its energy by spontaneous emission. These excited helium atoms again collides with the neon atom. Actually the probability of collision of helium atom with the neon is maximum, because there are 10 atoms corresponding to 1 neon atom. So that's why they transfer these excited helium atoms collides with the neon atom. Actually the energies of the neon atom, this 5s level and this 4s level, has the energy is about 18.7 electron volt, while this 5s energy is having energy of 20.66 electron volt. So the energy difference between these 2 energies are very less. So that's why these energy levels are having nearly equal energy. So that's why these helium atoms transfer their energy to the neon atom, and this helium atom gets de-excited, and they came to the ground state by transferring their extra energy or energy with the neon atom. In this way the population of these 5s and 4s level is increased, and these are the metastable state of neon atom. This 5s level, again the atoms of neon loses their energy, and they came to the 4p level with the emission of the photon of energy wavelength is about 3.39 micrometer. Similarly the transitions or de-excitations from 5s to the 3p level is takes place, and that is these transitions emit the wavelength of 6328 nanometer, or actually 6328 angstroms. That this wavelength we are using for our practical purpose with laser practicals. Again there is another transitions, the transition from 4s to the 3p level. So these transitions also it is a radiative transitions, and it emits the wavelength is about 1.15 micrometer. So these are the wavelengths emitted by these three transitions. Out of these three transitions, these transitions to actually 5 years to the 3p transition is dominant, and that transitions emit the wavelength of 632.8 nanometer. Again, this 3p level loses its energy. This transitions takes place fast, and that's why it is called as a fast radiative transitions, and they came to the 3s level of neon atom. Actually, this is also a metastable state, and it may happen this will emit some radiations, but the transitions from 3s to the this ground state of neon atom, these are the non-radiative transitions, and this emits this does not emit. Actually, the atoms or the atoms of neon loses their energy with colliding with the walls. So that's why the wall in this diagram, you see that the wall or this tube is having the dimensions, it is a very narrow wall, and that's why to avoid the radiative transitions, these corrections or this arrangement is made. So that's why the atoms in the 3s levels collides with the wall, and they loses their energy by transferring it to the wall, and they came to the ground state. In this way, the excited neon atom get lose their energy, and they came to the neon state. So there are some applications of this helium neon laser. Actually, this is a energy level diagram of helium neon laser. There are some applications of helium neon laser. So this helium neon laser generally used in the laboratories and as a monochromatic source. Actually, the light emitted by the laser source is highly monochromatic, directional and coherent light, and the light or the laser source we are using in our practical purpose, that is helium neon laser. So these are used in laboratories as a monochromatic source. This helium neon laser operates in the CW mode. CW mode means it is a continuous mode, continuous wave mode. Actually, there is another wave pulsed mode. There are some lasers which emits the laser of pulsed lasers, that is called pulsed mode. So this helium neon laser emits operates in continuous wave mode. Again, the helium neon laser is having very low gain. Is about the gain of the helium neon laser is about 0.01% to the 0.1%. And next, this lasers, helium neon laser, is also used in interferometry. Again, there are some applications: interferometry, laser printing, barcode reading. So these are some applications of helium neon laser. Again, this laser actually we say that this helium neon laser, using this helium neon laser, the high power cannot be obtained by using this laser. So this is about the working and working principle of the laser. So thank you very much.